Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajjan Sharma, and in this video we will learn that how to insert data in MySQL database using API from our Android app. So guys, this tutorial is the first video of API Android integration, and we will learn that how to insert data, read data, update, delete, all the things about API and related database. So guys, now I will tell you the things that we will learn in this video. Is first of all guys, we will create application for inserting data. We will use some basic edit text, and after that I will create database, and then after that I will create tables in that database, and then finally guys we will create API for inserting data in that MySQL database. So guys, do not skip any part of this video, and I will give timestamp of all the topics in the description. So if you want to watch any specific part of this video, so you can simply click on that timestamp. And guys, this video is very important if you want to learn about APIs and how Android, I mean how you can insert data using API, retrieve, delete, update. So please watch this complete playlist, and so without wasting time, let's start. So guys, first of all we will create a very basic project, create new project, and here click on this empty activity, and we will give here that API application, API app. You can give anything as you want, and here you can select some more configuration like API level and all. So I will simply let it like this and leave it like this, and just simply click on the button finish. And now Android Studio will do the rest work, so you have to wait until the gradle sync part is complete. So now the gradle sync is successfully done. So after that, here you have to open activity main.xml file and simply click on this split, and just zoom it a little bit. And now after that, text view, and here I will just simply remove it, and after that select this constant layout, and here you have to make it linear layout, and then after that just simple orientation, and that will be vertical, and then you can leave the rest part. Now after that, simply here you have to create a text view, and that will be rep content, and text will be insert data using API. Now text color will be Android black, I guess it's good. Then text size, and that will be 20 sp, I guess it's good. Now close it, and then after that, here I will simply give gravity here, so make it center. Yeah, now after that we will use three basic edit text. So first one is edit text. Now 300 dp width and height should be wrap content, and then hint, that will be name, and then id, name caps underscore et, and then text color, that will be Android black, and then almost name, hint, id, text color, the important ones. Now text size, I guess 20 sp is good, and then close it, and then after that margin top 30 dp, and then let me increase the size of this text view 30 sp, and now after that you just have to simply copy this edit text, control plus C, and then simply paste it here, and again paste it here. And now after that you have to make it age, and input type, that will be number because age is obviously number, and then again hint age, and this time gender, and this time gender et, and hint will be gender. So now everything is good, and then after that we will use a very basic button just for submission. So simply write button, and then 300 dp same, and height wrap content like before, and then text will be submit, and id submit underscore btn, then close it, and just not like this, like this, and also add the margin top 30 dp. That's pretty good. So guys, now our layout design part is successfully done. So I have not created a very attractive UI because it is just basic tutorial, not a designing tutorial. So you can see insert data using API, name, age, gender. We will insert multiple data in MySQL database. Now after that, it's time to add a dependency that is called volley. So for that, you have to open Google Chrome, and here you have to type for volley library, and then simply enter. And first website you will see here, volley overview, and click on it. And then after that, you can see here the official documentation. You can read everything you want to read. Now after that, I only want to copy this dependency from here, and then I will go back in my project Android Studio and open module level Gradle, and here you just have to simply paste it. And after that, click on the button sync now. Make sure your device, your laptop, have internet connection, and just wait until the sync part is done. Now it is successfully complete. So after that, we can proceed here in this main activity.java. So here you just have to do is we will declare variables. Now first of all, we will talk about edit text, and that will be for name et, and then next one for age et, then gender et, semicolon. After that, for button, so that will be button. You can leave it because we are only having one button, so there is no confusion. And now we have edit text and buttons. So after that, it's reference time. So simply write name et equals to find view by id, r dot id dot name et, then semicolon, and then after that simply copy this line from here, control plus d, then control plus d. Now we have after that age et, and then gender et, and after that here also age et, then gender et. Now after that, for button, so equals to find by id, r dot id dot button submit btn, now semicolon. So now we have given the reference successfully. So after that, it's time to handle the Java part. So for Java part, here we will simply do is button dot set on click listener, then new on click listener. And here after that, guys, here you just have to do is write string url equals to, leave it for now because I will show you in just few seconds. So now after that, we have to handle the Java part. So just let me get the data in strings. So first of all, simply write string name, and that will be name et dot get text dot to string semicolon, and then string that will be age equals to age et dot get text dot to string and semicolon, and then after string gender equals to gender et dot get text dot to string, now semicolon. And now we are having this, understand? So after that, we can proceed with the Java part. So here you have to simply type is a string request, and that will be request. So just let me make it like this, and now it's good. String request, and then after that simply write new string request, and inside it make sure just follow whatever I'm doing. So first of all, you have to pass request, and that will be request volley, then dot, after that method, and then dot post, and then column, and here you have to pass that URL that we defined above. It's still null, but we will just create it in a few seconds. Then after that, write new, and then response listener. So now we have the response listener, understand? So now after that, here you can see that we are having two brackets, and after that two curly braces, and then after that we have a bracket. So here what exactly you have to do is just simply come between this two and semicolon, and after that you have to type new, and then response, and this time you have to go for response error listener. So simply enter, and now we have this, understand? Now after that, what you have to do is, so you can see that we are having this ending bracket, so you just have to again start just put two curly braces, this starting one and this ending one, and then here semicolon, and between it here you have to write, simply type control plus O, and simply search for get params, and now we have this get params map string method, simply OK. And now after that, you have to do is now we have all the methods. So come inside this on response. So when we will have a successful response, so what we will do, we will simply do is name et dot set text, and that will be, and same thing with age et dot set text null, and then gender et dot set text null. Done. Now after that, we will show a toast message, and that will be simply response dot toString. Done. Now if you have an error, so simply type toast and here. So guys, just make sure we will create API in just few seconds. Error dot toString get message whatever. Yeah, so now the important part comes here, that what you have to do inside this method map string. So first of all, we will create a map, and inside it we will save data. So simply map string and column, both parameters will be string and string, and after that simply write param equals to, and now new hash map caps mein hash map, and again here you have to pass semicolon, and here string, and not string request, just make it string, and now here string is string. So now we have created the map successfully. So after that, all you have to do is simply write map, then add, sorry, and put instead of add, and here you have to give the value, and that will be name, and make sure give the value name, then semicolon, then param dot put, and that will be age, and value will be age obviously, then semicolon, and then after that you have to do is param dot put, and that will be gender, and then gender. Now done. So semicolon, and after that you have to return is simply return param semicolon. So guys, now our volley part is almost done, but after that we just have to write two lines, and that will be, so just after this ending semicolon, simply write request queue, and then request queue equals to volley dot new request queue, and here you have to pass the parent activity. So simply write main activity dot this, and then semicolon, and then after that simply that variable request queue dot add, and here you have to pass that request. So now semicolon. So guys, now our coding part for this main activity.java is almost complete, understand. So let me show you what exactly we are doing here. We are simply using volley library for inserting data, understand. So here we have the button, and you can also add a validation that if the edit text is null or not, but that is not a very complex thing, because I have already shown you in my previous tutorials of social media app using Firebase that how to add validations. So after that, you can see when the user will click on the button, so we will simply get the text from that those edit text, and after that here we will generate a string request for the volley using volley library to insert data, and we will send a request to that network, to that URL, to insert data. So here are the parameters. Name is the value, name is the key, and name, this name is a value. So after that we have to proceed with the API part. So here simply create a new folder, and I will give it name API tutorial, and then enter. Now simply click on this, and here you have to create another file of name new which text document, that will be insert.php, and then remove this rest rtf, then enter. So now we have this icon here of Internet Explorer. It means that file created successfully. So after that, click on this, right click, then open with Sublime Text, and here we have the insert.php. Remove this code, and now it's time to code the main part of creating API. So I will simply increase the size. So first of all guys, before that, here what exactly we have to do is yeah, just not now, I will update it later. After that, simply open this Google Chrome, and go for another tab and close this one. And now here you have to search for 000 web host, enter, and then simply click on this free web hosting with PHP, MySQL and all. So here what you have to do is just simply we have to sign in, because in case if you don't know, so simply click on this, and what here you have to do is simply click on this free sign up, and it's just free of cost in the beginning. So after that, I would like to do is log in with Google, sign up. So simply click on this, and here I will use a email of mine. You can use yours, and after giving email, I will simply do sign in successfully. Guys, you can see that it is showing the email that here I have done. So after that, here I have to simply click on this it's not my first rodeo, take me to the panel, and then here you have to create your first project. So website name will be, I will give API app, simply API app, and then after that, this field is required, simply give API app 1. Then API app field is too short, then it is a password. So in the place of password, what you can do is simply give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, understand, and then API app hashtag, and just make sure that this is a caps A. So API app, and also make this one caps lock. So give the name API app 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 API app hashtag, then submit, and just wait for the website to, and when you will successfully sign in, you will receive another website. This name already exists, so API app 1, API app 1, so API app 1. So guys, when you will successfully sign in, so you will receive an email, and just create any, give any name on password you think it is good. So I'm just creating a tutorial, that's why I'm doing this, and you just have to wait until this part is done successfully, and this progress bar and our website is created successfully. So just wait for this progress bar to finish its work. So now our coding not. So after that, here simply upload your site, click on this select, and yeah, so here we are on this, understand. So here you can see that our first website API app 1 is now completely status running and now visible, understand. So you just have to wait for this file manager, and before that click on this manage website, and just wait for it to open. Actually my internet is little bit slow, that's why it is taking time, otherwise. And then after that simply click on this tools, and then database manager, and when you have a database manager, so you can create a phpMyadmin database. So you have not created any databases yet because it is my first time, so I will simply click on this new database, and make sure the username that you give here is, I will simply click ABCD, and username will be ABCDE, understand, and the password, show password, and password will be ABCD, sorry, password will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 A, B, C, D, and make sure one word should be caps lock, and now it's okay. So guys, and do not forget, when you're creating this, so just click a photo of this database name, username, and password, understand. Just click a photo in your mobile, so it will be better, because we will need it later. Simply click on this create, and just wait until it is doing its work. So see, this progress bar and database has been created, and here you can see the little bit progress bar, that database, it is doing the progress. So just wait for its completion. So as you can see that the database created successfully, so simply click on this manage, then phpMyadmin, and here you will see the phpMyadmin panel. So here simply you can see this is our database ID 7965619. So click on it once, and then after that, here you have to simply give users, and understand. Now we have three parameters: name, age, and gender, and just make this column 4, and after that click on the button go, and it is creating, loading. So after that, here we have this table. So simply first parameter will be ID, second one will be name, third will be age, and fourth will be gender. And now give the type, that will be varchar, and again varchar, and then after that go here and just simply select this checkbox AI, so it will automatically increment, so we don't have to give the input. Simply click on this go, and now we have this. So after that click on this button save, and enter a valid length. Oops. Okay. So just length part is left, so here you have to give 100, and for the age just 10, and again for the gender 10, and that's okay. So after that click on the button save, and see processing request and loading, and successfully created. So after that click on this browse, and for now we don't have any data, so it will be null. You can see the structure, and after that click on browse, so you will see the table. You can see that IT, name, age, gender. Now it's null because we have not inserted any data yet. So now you can see that we have this database ABCID 1762, database name, table name, user, and server localhost. Understand? So you can see database name, database user, and database host, and password. We have taken photo of it. So now you can do is simply click on this HTML public underscore HTML. So here what you can do is after that simply come back here, and click on this file manager, and click on the button upload files. So after that guys, here you can see that we will see the page is loading. Redirect link, please wait, and after that click on this public HTML. So now you can see that we are having this interface. So after clicking on that public underscore HTML, just you can see we are having all the information. Then again come back in this database manager. Understand? Now it's time to create API. So you can see, so guys, now it's the most important part. So again come back in this sublime text, and our first thing will be PHP, and remove this extra from here, and inside it we will write the codes for so I will simply increase it, and I will make the view word wrap. Yeah, that's okay. So after that we will create a connection. So first variable will be $con connection equals to it's too big I guess. Now it's okay. So I hope it is visible to you guys, and then after that simply write my sqli connect, and here you have to pass first parameter will be localhost. So because it is a host, so simply copy db host from here, control plus C, go back in this sublime text and control plus V. Now our next parameter will be, so guys, next parameter will be our database, I mean username. So simply go back, and this is db user, so copy it from here, control plus C, and then paste it here. And then after this our next parameter will be password. So for the password we have taken the photo, so you just have to give that password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and after that 8 caps A B C D hashtag, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 A B C D hashtag. So guys, make sure this password is correct, otherwise it will create problem and data will not insert. Now after that our fourth parameter will be database name. So simply come here and copy this, control plus C, and go back in this sublime text and paste it here. So now we have four parameters: localhost, then after that username, then password, and then database. Understand? So now here our first query, I mean first variable of name con means it will check the connection. Understand? Now after that we will create three variables for dollar name equals to simply again dollar underscore post, then bracket, inside it simply write name, then semicolon, and then after that again dollar, simply write age equals to dollar underscore post, bracket, array bracket, and simply here you have to give the value age, then semicolon, and then again semicolon, dollar sign, and here you have to write gender equals to, then here underscore post, and again bracket, and here gender. Now done. So guys, make sure this parameters should be same as the value that you have given in the Android Studio. So you can see gender, name, and age, name, gender. So after that, here we will proceed. So now we will run a query SQL for inserting data. So simply type SQL then equals to, now first of all brackets, and write insert and then into. And now it's time to see the table name. So guys, open this phpMyadmin and our table name is users. So simply write not caps, small users. Now we have the users, now brackets, and here you have to pass the value name, name, then age, then gender. Understand? Now after that write values. So I hope it's easily visible to all of you. And after that value, simply again those brackets, and here you have to use single quotation and simply write dollar. Now pass name, then again comma, then another will be age, and then again comma, then bracket, then dollar, and this will be gender. And then after that simply write semicolon. So our first query is successfully done. That SQL, it will simply insert the data inside that users table. Now we will create another variable to checking that is it successfully inserted or not. So simply write result equals to mysqli sqli underscore query, and then mysqli, make sure this spelling is very correct, mysqli query, and then comma, and here you have to pass first variable will be connections. It will check that connection is done. So simply write dollar con connection, and here we have this con connection. So just after that dollar connection, and then after that comma, and here you have to give another one that will be dollar sql, and then semicolon. So these are the two queries that you have to, I mean these are the two variables that you have to pass here inside this mysql query. And now we have the result variable, so we will check that if result is successful or not. So simply write if dollar result dot, if it is successful, so what we will do is echo, and that will be inserted successfully. And if it is failed, so we will simply write else, and sometimes it's too fast, and simply write echo, and that will be failed. Understand? So now let me decrease the size so you can see the codes easily. So you can see that we are writing the script. First one is will be connection, localhost, database username, password. Make sure this username and password should be correct, otherwise if it is wrong, so data will not insert. Then database name, then after that you have to create three variables, name, age, gender, insert those value in database, running this SQL query, and another query is the result for checking that the data inserted successfully or not. Now after that simply save it. Understand? Now it's time to open this. So guys, after that simply click on this upload files, and go back here, open this API tutorial, and simply drag this file from here, and simply upload it here. And uploading 0%, wait until it's done 100%. And now after that we have this insert. So all you can do is click on this, then edit icon, see the codes are visible or not. So see the codes are almost visible. And now after that close it again, and now open this database and API app. So all you have to do is simply click on this my API, and quick actions, view site. It will show us the URL of our website API app. So you just have to simply copy it from here, Control+C, and then simply close it. And now come back in Android Studio. So it's time for that URL that we left in the beginning of the tutorial. So this is the URL, simply paste it, and then after that this slash, you have to do is simply write insert insert.php, insert.php, understand? So because our file name is insert.php here, you can see you just have to give this file name insert.php, understand? So now I guess our coding part is almost correct or almost done. So we have given the URL, we have created a database, we have done everything successfully. So after that, simply open this and here give internet permission, user permission, that will be internet. Now close it. So guys, now our coding part is almost complete. So it's time to run the application and see is it working or not. Status is visible. So now I think our app successfully installed, and you can see on the screen that it is visible. So let me open our phpMyadmin database here, and I will simply insert data. First one will be Rajjan Sharma, age will be 21, gender male obviously. Then click on the button submit and wait. So you can see the parse error, there is some problem in our database. So echo, so I will simply this add this semicolon that I forget, and I guess that is the reason of creating error. So let me go back here and I will simply click on this button edit, and after that I will, you can see we have this file. So write semicolon and then save and close, and that is the benefit of this. You can just simply do everything easily. And now for that I will again insert data, Rajjan, and age 21, gender male. I will click on the button submit, and this time you can see data inserted successfully. So everything is working absolutely okay. So you just have to simply click on this, refresh, and see that our data inserted successfully or not. And wait, boom, you can see that the API is working absolutely fine. Here you can see that name have Rajjan, age 21, gender male. So if I will give another name like Bhumika, and I will give age 21, gender female, and I will click on the button submit, so it will submit again. And here when you will refresh, so after that you can see loading, and there you can see, so you can see that this ID is automatically incrementing. You don't have to give the value of ID first, second, third, fourth. So that is the benefit of using AI comment. That is the benefit of checking that AI comment checkbox while creating database. So you can see J male, female, understand? So guys, you can see that are this inserting data PHP using API. So guys, you can see that our this tutorial is working absolutely fine, and our application is also working absolutely good. And see that the application is working absolutely fine. So guys, if you like this videos, please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. And guys, for source code, join membership of first level, and I will provide you all source code of data insertion using API. So without wasting time, so guys, if you like this videos, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.